Hey guys, this is Jay. Welcome to the channel. This is the new Facelift 2024 Kia Sorento. This particular vehicle is available in New Zealand as a starting price from $62,990. This one is the top spec. The price range for this top spec is $80,990 plus ORC. If you're looking to purchase one of these, contact us at Ebbett Pukekohe. We are the authorized dealer for Kia and all the other brands. First thing, from the exterior, the dimensions remain the same as the last pre-facelift generation. The major change are cosmetic, lights in grille and interior, and small things around here and there. Most of the features are going to be identical as well. In terms of the front, we get new LED headlights. They are this curved shape. Let's try it. Just like that. Looks quite cool. And we got the new black grille as well, plus silver finish over here, cameras mounted at the front, of course the new Kia logo. On the side, this particular vehicle variant gets 20-inch alloys, but if you go to the lower spec, that starts from 17 all the way to 20, depends on what you like. These wheels looks really good, two-tone finish with some black contrasting in the center. On the side, we get the sport spoiler at the back and power tailgate. That's available on the top spec again. It's also available on the mid to high spec. New tail lights looks quite cool. Yeah, depends on how you like it. When the seats are all up, we are getting around 200 liters of boot space, which is okay for the size for the 7 seats version compared to that. If we drop down the seats just like that, now we are getting around 600 liters of boot space, which is actually generous for a size like this vehicle. And the front seats can also be slide forward and backwards. If you do drop the second row, you get nearly 2,000 liters of total volume behind the front seats. So yeah, good size for the size of this vehicle. Now on the second row, we'll find these nice premium leather seats. They are very good quality. The seats also have sliding underneath, manual adjustment for the rear, and a one-touch button that allows you to jump to the rear. That's pretty handy. The rear seats, I won't need to jump in. It's very small. It's for emergency or for, small adults or small children, things like that. For me, at 5'10", I struggle at the back, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the story of the 7 seats SUVs on the market these days, which is identical to other competitors like the Outlander, Highlander and things like that. But the good thing on the second row, very spacious. I've got tons of new room, tons of footer space, really good amount of leg headroom. I'm not touching the roof, even with this panoramic sunroof. So that's good. Armrest, soft and squeegee. Air vents at the back, 12-volt socket underneath, USB-C charging on each the front seats. We also get this button that allows you to control the front seats if you're at the back, which is handy. Closing the door, nice and solid. The doors are chunky, they are huge. Nice and solid again. The quality on the doors are really good. Some softer material on the top, contrast over here, some leather finish by the handle. And you do get heated seats function even on the rear outer seats as well on this premium spec. Now the front seats is just as premium as the second row. Electric seats, heated cooling function are also available on this particular spec. Now the vehicle is on, let's go through some of the interior changes. The door side are identical, the steering are identical, the center controls are identical in terms of drive mode, gear selector, things like that. This part has changed just by a small amount. Now it's 2 USB-C, and for the left USB-C you can press this icon for just charging, or press this icon for charging and device connection for your CarPlay, Android Auto. This side also changed a little bit. This is now the newest sort of Kia screen that allows you to change to navigation buttons, or press this to change to your aircon buttons like this. The majority change on the full display panel dashboard. They are now one piece, although it's 2 screens. First one screen is the 12.3-inch dashboard. Second screen is the 12.3 entertainment unit. The dashboard is identical in terms of functions, all that things. but the graphic looks a little bit more modern. It's easier to read. You can change to different sort of layout if you like. We're in the center pad still really easy to touch, really easy to use, fairly responsive, but again the graphic is improved and the usability is improved as well. Deep in the settings there are tons of information, tons of features you can set up. In case you want to check the tutorial on this screen and also on the screen, do subscribe and like. I will have a link down below for the tutorial videos on these two screens. Anyway, that's pretty much it we want to talk about. Let's go to a drive and see how this goes. Alright, we are good to go. First thing is the visibility. Let's stand still. On the side, on the wind mirror, they are really large. Front windscreen is large, nothing is blocking us. The rear visibility is really good as well. If you sit anyone really tall in the center seats, in the middle part, the second row, it will block a little bit, but yeah, it's not too bad. So visibility is really good. Now we're on the road. Let's go through some numbers on the power drivetrain. It's powered by a 2.2 liter turbocharged diesel motor. They are all-wheel drive and produces 148 kilowatts of power, 440 newton meters torque, and it's mounted by a 8-speed dual clutch transmission. Although many people may not like the dual clutch transmission, the concept, how it works, things like that, I find this particular dual clutch is one of the smoothest I've ever driven. No matter which gear you're on, no matter which torque you're riding, it's also very smooth yet very responsive. I think thanks to the diesel motor. The diesel motor will produce a little bit noise here and there, as you can tell from the video. But overall, the driving experience is very pleasant. There are quite some different drive modes you can select. Right now we are driving on normal. All you need to do, just switch the panel on the side to go eco, sport, whatever you like. And the eco, the acceleration will be very limited, very gentle of course. But under sport, just like that, it's going uphill very aggressively. On this rough seal, we are picking up quite some road noise here and there, but does not necessarily mean the car is noisy. When you are driving on a nice flat surface, the vehicle is very comfortable, very relaxing. But right now, it is definitely noisy due to this condition on the road. This is not the best road layout. But this is what you get in the New Zealand countryside with the rural driving. And let's see how the handling. It's alright. It's got some sort of body roll. But with myself in it, the car still felt quite solid, quite heavy. And the steering is fairly light. The whole driving experience felt just like a bigger Sportage, but a lot more solid than a Sportage in some way. Just like that, the pickup is just easy, and the sport mode, it's effortless due to this diesel engine. Another thing I want to mention is the blind view monitor that's available under this top spec. They are very nice. I love this feature on the Kia cars. Although you do get blind spot sensor anyway, this will help a lot with your visibility especially in the dark, to be fair. Another thing that will help is the head-up display. They are very clear, and I love those small notifications you get around roundabout, around footpath, around gateway, things like that. The vehicle does actually tell you that based on its navigation built-in. Yeah, it handles okay. It's not wobbly in any way. At the same time, it talks to you, it's responsive. It does give you some good feedbacks around corners, and the acceleration, just like this, is smooth. The shift on the transmission are reacting or reactive. It's not sporty shifting, the handling is not sporty, but as a sort of big family vehicle, it is satisfying. Brake is solid too. Yeah, and in terms of suspension, this vehicle has got McPherson suspension at the front, multi-link suspension at the back. It is a really good combination for many Kia vehicles that help with the handling, at the same time reasonably for the driving or driving dynamics. It's pretty good. We are going to slow down on this lower hill just to try a little bit on the acceleration. Let's do from 30 instead. 1, 2, 3. Not bad at all. You can see the DCT does take half second to react, but once it changes to a lower gear ratio, the power will kick in very swiftly. The riding on this car is definitely higher than the Sportage. I can feel the seats are definitely higher. I got a bit more visibility, but the body roll is quite good. It's minimum. In some way, it felt a little bit better on the handling compared to the last generation, the pre-facelift. I'm not sure exactly what they did, but this felt good. Like overall experience, the handling part felt better. The last generation was really comfortable, don't get me wrong. But I remember I used to go these corners, exactly same road. You get much more body roll than this, where here we can travel around these corners at 70 to 80 k's, and it is still solid, still planted on the ground. It's not bad. Small understeer if you go a little bit too fast, but overall, nice experience. Alright, now we're back at low speed zones. This will be the last part of this video. Nice turn, not bad at all. I hope you enjoyed the contents. If you do, do not forget to subscribe and like. That would be really helpful for the channel to grow. As always, if you are looking to purchase one of these Kia vehicles in Auckland, New Zealand, contact us. We are Ebbett Pukekohe. We are the authorized dealer for Kia, MG, Nissan, Haval, GWM and Volkswagen. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the contents, and I will see you next one. Thank you very much.